Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's reading. For today's reading, there are two decks to choose from, tarot decks actually. So we're going to do the reading. Actually, we're going to be shuffling in real time for both readings. What you're picking is not a pile, you're picking a deck. So I know some of you are familiar with pick a pile readings, and those are great. But today I was guided to do a pick a date deck reading. So we have two decks. We have the blue with gold, and we have the gold with white, cream, whatever color you want to call that. On these decks, I've placed a couple of stones that I was guided to, crystals that I was guided to place. So on this one, this is the Russian astrophyllite, and then this is the pyrite. And on the blue deck, it's peacock ore and sodalite. So those those stones, crystals, why do I keep calling them stones? Anyways, they are stones, but they have specific meanings, obviously, and specific properties, and will add to your reading. So pick whichever one you're attracted to, and then you can go to the timestamp and find it. So to help you find the one that you're attracted to, I'm going to open the energy now and let you meditate on it for a few seconds. And you can pause, of course, if you'd like. If it takes you a little while longer, I have a pendulum. I like to pick things sometimes. When I pick things, sometimes I like to confirm if I pick the one that is meant for me using a pendulum. So you could do that too. Pendulums are fantastic. I just love them. They're such a good way to get confirmation of what you're feeling, knowing, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, all of the senses. So here we go. Okay, so pile number one. First and foremost, let's start with your crystals that you were attracted to. The peacock ore. I love the peacock ore. It's all about joy and happiness. It's about turning you in positive directions. It helps you channel happiness to others. It's just really uplifting. It aids in the ability to see and appreciate the joy available in every moment of life. So this is an excellent stone. If you don't have one, you should get one. Not that I'm telling you what to do, but I just really like it. It brings a lot of joy to my life. I got my sister one that's even prettier than this one, and I'm kind of jealous of that. But just, it's so pretty. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Okay, and then the sodalite, the sodalite one here, it's the blue and the gray. The blue is the sodalite part. It helps with the throat chakra, and it brings clarity of thought, creativity, and it connects to cosmic beauty. So both of these are bringing joy and beauty into your life. So that's likely going to be a theme in your reading of some sort, or it's going to come up somewhere in your reading. So just wanted to bring your attention to what you chose as far as the energy that you're setting for this reading and for your path. Okay, right away we have a card that comes out. This is that's an amazing card. I think this is going to be a positive reading. All right, let's see what else comes out for you today. And what else they'd like to, your spirit guides, my spirit guides are joining to tell us for your reading today. Oh, there it is. There's another card. Oh, I love these cards. You're getting great cards. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. We're looking for 4 cards here. So I'm just going to keep shuffling until I get the other 2. It's divine timing. You can't rush it. Believe me, I've tried. And I've learned patience is a virtue. One that did not come naturally to me. And, oh, there they are. And, yeah, so. All right, okay. Perfect. So what I'm seeing here, so I'll explain the reading that I'm doing for you today. This card explains your situation, your current situation. This card explains the purpose of your current situation. This card is the emotions and the actions that it will inspire. And this card is the potential outcome. All right. So first card we have here, this is the Seven of Spades. You'll notice that I'm using playing cards and not your traditional tarot cards. My grandmother used to read cards using playing cards. So I grew up using playing cards, just plain ordinary playing cards, to do wish fulfillment spread that my mother, well, that her mother taught her and my mother taught me. And I grew up thinking that was completely normal, that people grew up playing with cards this way. It turned out that not very many people do. So yeah, I was guided to get this deck, well, two decks of playing cards that are also tarot cards. And so there are no major arcana cards separate from the minor arcana cards in this one. So this Seven of Spades is actually the Chariot card, as well as the Seven of Swords, is what it would normally represent in the tarot. So it'd be the Seven of Swords, and it would be also the Chariot card. So this card is a card of triumph. So the situation you're in is you've had a triumph recently, whatever that might be. It might be small, it might be big. You've overcome something. You've brought the situation into a balance, into harmony, and you've been triumphant in something. So I don't know what that is. Only you will know. And but that's the situation you're in. So whether you know it or not, maybe you don't realize that you've been triumphant. Maybe that's what this reading is here to tell you, that you are being triumphant in whatever situation is occurring for you. The purpose of the situation that you've been in, that you've been triumphant in, or that you are being triumphant in, is this card. So this is the in this deck, we don't have a page or a knight. It's the Jack, and it's basically the knight and the page combined. So this card indicates unconscious thought coming to the conscious level. So you can see with the fish here joining. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, the purpose of the situation you were in was to bring unconscious thought to the conscious level. And you've been triumphant, and you brought that harmony and balance. Look at these two cards. Both of them represent harmony and balance. So you have brought harmony and balance to a situation, and that was the purpose, and that was the triumph. And you've brought unconscious awareness to the consciousness, which is always an amazing thing to do, because once we become conscious of what we're thinking, feeling, creating in our lives, we can, start to do that more proactively and start to manifest what we want. So that's super exciting. And that's, related to this, very much so, turning you in the right direction, turning you into positive direction. So that's really, not surprised that crystal is above those two cards. I'm going to move this one over here. It's related to this two cards. So this card, which would be the King of Pentacles. So this is a lot of prosperity and, abundance. You can see it. And again, the balance and the harmony here, right? You can see that. So from this balance and harmony that you've brought into your life, and this blending of the conscious and the unconscious worlds, and that's what this card represents as well, is this balance, this harmony, and what it really represents here is finding happiness through spirituality. So I know, because you're here looking at my channel and doing this reading, that you are seeking spirituality and happiness through spirituality. So that is what this harmony and balance and triumph of bringing harmony and balance and unconscious thought to conscious thought has done, and it's inspiring. These are the emotions, happiness through spirituality, and these are the actions that it's inspiring. So you'll seek more happiness through spirituality. You'll seek more balance between the inner and outer worlds in your life. And that's very, very beautiful. So this card is the Nine of Pentacles. So look at that. You have, two Pentacles. That's really great. And 9 is, coming close to a completion, and the King is abundance, etc. So yeah, you're coming to a great place in life. So this is fantastic. So the Nine of Pentacles, signifies that some prosperity, some, just like the guy before you did, the card before him did, her, him, I don't know why I'm saying that, but what I'm seeing is that, prosperity is coming as a result of this triumph of bringing balance into your life, of bringing the unconscious thoughts to the conscious thought, which turning yourself in positive directions. You are starting to manifest. That's what this is telling me. You're starting to manifest. You've realized that thoughts are, in fact, creative. And they always said thought, word, deed, right? So what that means is what you think and what you speak, you create, you do. So that's fantastic. So you are in a place of that. And that's what this crystal is about, the sodalite. It's opening your throat chakra and starting to speak into existence what you want. So you've brought the conscious thoughts up out of the unconscious thoughts up into the consciousness. You're focusing on happiness and spirituality and positivity, and now it's time to speak that into existence, and that will result in this prosperity, this abundance, this happiness that you've been seeking. The other meaning for this card, this is the Hermit card as well. So looking inward, right? Which makes complete sense. This is what you're doing. So do more of that. You're going to do more of that. That's the potential outcome, is you are going to develop just a natural ability. If you don't already have it, you're going to develop it. And if you do already have it, it's going to get much, much deeper. To look within yourself, see what it is that you want in your heart, and manifest that in your life. So that is all amazing. Now I'm going to look, it makes sense. I pulled out the Sacred Creator deck. So because you are becoming such a amazing sacred creator, you are going to be creating an amazing life for yourself. Let's look at what the Sacred Creator cards want to tell you. All right, so let me shuffle them in front of the camera here so you can see them. I know my sweatshirt looks like it's got, things sticking out all over the way. That's the style. It's meant to look like that. So don't worry about me. I'm not in tattered clothes. It's just the style of the sweatshirt that I'm wearing. It's Rip Curl, if you want to know. And I guess that's the style. So, look at that card. Look at that card. Integrate your knowing. So here we go. You are developing a knowing. What did I say? You're developing this knowing. That's the triumph. You've brought the unconscious to the conscious. You're focused on happiness through spirituality, with the balance here as well. And you're going inside to seek your knowing. You're going, you're turning inward to seek your knowing. So integrate that knowing. So make sure you start trusting it. It's divinely guided, and you're a divine human being living a divine human experience, and you know way more than you ever thought. And that's what this triumph is. You're starting to bring that out. You're bringing that out. You're bringing out your knowing. So integrate it. Integrate it in your life. Speak it. That's what the sodalite crystal is about. Okay, one more. I hear one more for you. Let's see what it is. One more of these Sacred Creator cards. Here it is. So Creator, water. All right. So you have a connection to water. Doesn't surprise me. Look at this Hermit card here. Look at this Fish card here. That's a sea creature of some sort. I don't even really know what. But, so you have a connection to water. So use water to go inward and develop your creations. I don't know if you're like me. I have to be near water. I need to be near a lake or an ocean or a river or a waterfall. I love being near those things. They soothe me. They ground me. They help me go within. They help me restore balance in my life, which is what you've been doing here. So you've probably already been doing this. Do more of it. And if you can't be near water for whatever reason, have a bath. Baths are amazing. Water is very cleansing as well. So obviously, physically it's cleansing, but also spiritually, emotionally, etc. I often take baths just to switch from one mode to another. You know, if I've been running around hectic all day, getting things done, whatever, you know, and I want to relax, I take a bath. That's obvious, right? But also, if I've been too relaxed and I need to get something done, I take a bath or a shower to get me going. And that's normal too. You do that in the morning often, right? So yeah, just start to think about water and how it helps you switch modes in life, cleanse, get rid of the energy that you've been in, and switch to a new energy if that's what's needed for, the task at hand. And also to help soothe you and, the sound of a waterfall, the sound of the ocean lapping, the sound of a lake lapping, a river running. All of those things are very, very soothing, help you get into a meditative state, help you ground, help you go inward, which is what you want to be doing. And so that you can create from the best possible place of serenity. That's the word that's coming for you. That's what you're creating, serenity in your life. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful reading. It's one of the most amazing ones I've given so far. You're very blessed, and your spirit guides want you to know that. So thank you for joining me today. And I hope that you'll join me again another day whenever you feel the need to. And I hope that you have a beautiful rest of the day. And I know you're going to have a beautiful life. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, I guess not pile number 2, deck number 2, the golden deck. Look at all the gold in this deck. So the deck is gold, the pyrite is gold, there's gold flecks in the astrophyllite. This is, you are wanting to manifest gold in your life, golden energy. So let's start with the crystals that you chose. Astrophyllite, Russian astrophyllite. It helps you find your life purpose. It illuminates your true self. It infuses your entire being with light. What did I just say? You're looking for golden light. It helps with transformation and moves you forward quickly on your life journey. So very, very amazing crystal. Pyrite, also known as fool's gold, but it's still just as beautiful. And it's called fool's gold because people used to find it and think it was gold, but it's not actual gold, but it's just as beautiful. And I actually, I think it was my aunt that gave it to me when I was little. I had a little tiny piece of it. I can still see it in my mind's eye. I lost it over the years. And I have this one now. It's bigger, so that's okay. But anyways, it's just fascinating. I love it. I think it's so pretty. And I remember as a child receiving it, and I did not know that my aunt was giving me such a gift when she gave it to me. But I carried it around everywhere. I loved it. It resonated with me. So I hope that this one's resonating with you as much as it did with me. So aside from the obvious, where it brings prosperity, wealth, abundance into your life, it also stimulates your intellect and enhances your call of information. So you might be looking to, with this combination, you're looking for your life's purpose, you're looking to illuminate your true self. So this is going to help you recall information that that's needed when it's needed to do that. So let's, we're going to put these that go like this. And now we're going to shuffle the deck. So I'm looking for 4 cards from your guides to help you with, to understand a situation in your life right now. So that's what we're doing. I'm just going to shuffle the cards until I get the 4 cards that they want to share with you today. as I said to the other group, sometimes it takes a while, but not for your group, apparently. Okay, we have our 4 cards. So I was saying to the other group, it took a little while, and I said, we have to have patience, and it was something I had to learn, but look at you guys. You're ready. I guess this astrophyllite, it says quickly, so we're doing this quickly. All right, so that's the situation. Ooh, that's the purpose of the situation. That's the emotions or actions inspired by the situation. This all makes complete sense. And this is the potential outcome. Okay, so, and then we have an extra card that came out that we'll look at after, but this is the spread that I was looking for. Okay, so this is going to be a clarifier card, this other one that popped out. All right, so situation you're in. There's been a bit of a struggle, a little bit of a power struggle going on, something that you've been trying to get ahead of, and it's been, just a struggle for you. So no worries. That's okay. Because the purpose of that situation is to bring you in touch with your emotions and to help you open up to your deeper self, which is what the astrophyllite crystal is all about. So this is, I have to explain, these cards are not your typical tarot cards. They are playing cards, and they've been, transformed into tarot cards as well. So the original tarot cards, we believe, were playing cards. They started with, the playing cards came from the tarot cards, is what I mean. So, and it was a way to disguise tarot cards when, tarot was not considered something that you could be able to do freely and openly in the world. So, so my grandmother used playing cards to read for people, and she taught my mother some things, and my mother taught me, and I grew up thinking that everybody did this, but I soon realized that that was not true. So, I got this set of cards because I'm honoring my grandmother's teachings here, and I just resonated so well with them. I mean, other tarot cards, I struggled to remember everything. Interesting, the astrophyllite, to remember everything about them. These cards just, they speak to me, and I understand them immediately. So I thank my grandmother for that inspiration to get these. But anyways, so this card is not just the 8 of Cups, which is a wonderful card in and of itself. It means that you're getting out of a situation with some help from someone. That's what the 8 of Cups signifies. So whatever this situation is, this power struggle, this struggle that you're trying to get ahead of something, it could be a financial struggle, actually, because I see the 4 of Pentacles over here. So you might be trying to get ahead financially. So this card is saying you will, with a little help. I don't know who's going to help you, but maybe it's your guides, maybe it's a person, maybe it's, who knows. But with a little help, you're going to get ahead of that situation. The purpose of that situation, though, was to get you in touch with your emotions, because this card doubles as, this deck doesn't have a major arcana separate from the minor arcana, so this card doubles as the moon card, which is a very powerful card. So get in touch with your emotions, get in touch with your spirituality, get in touch with your feminine side, get in touch with your receiving side. That's what it's telling us. The moon is the feminine, the sun is the masculine, the feminine is the receiving. The feminine is about emotion, it's about mystery, mystique, all of those things. Get in touch with your receiving side. And that's the purpose of this struggle. You've been struggling to receive. I don't know why. Maybe you're not allowing yourself to receive. We've been told that it's better to give than to receive, but that is not true. Giving and receiving go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. The right side is considered the giving side, and the left side is considered the receiving side. And we can't value one over the other. If you look at your hands, your right hand and left hand, do you value one over the other? Well, maybe you do because you're right-handed or left-handed. But ultimately, we want both, and we need both, and they work better when they're together, right? We can do things with 2 hands better than 1 hand, maybe not right, but many things. So we want both the right and the left side. We want the male and the female. We want the receiving and the giving. if someone tries to give to you and you don't receive, then they can't give. And if someone tries to receive from you and you're not giving, they can't receive. So they cannot exist without each other. So one's not better than the other. Okay? So getting in touch with your receiving energy, your feminine energy, uh, your emotional side, and letting that all be and exist. Okay, so that's the true self, and that this crystal you're attracted to is going to help you bring about. Okay, this card is so that's the situation, that's the purpose. This is the emotion and action that's inspired, and this is fantastic. This is leaving behind. Look at the moon here again. So the moon. This is leaving behind something in the past that doesn't serve you anymore. So whatever that is, you're moving away from that. So that is fantastic. You are moving away from this struggle to receive. So, wow. And look at this, the pyrite card. So not just to receive wealth and abundance, but to receive information. This is what this pyrite stone, did I call it a card? Stone, crystal, helps with. It helps bring abundance into your life and prosperity and all the things that you would imagine gold and light and gold would bring into your life. Look at all this gold. This makes complete sense that your reading is all golden. You're ready to receive. So yeah, okay. Anyways, that just struck me. This is this is also bringing information. Your ability to recall information. So to receive information, to recall it, to retain it. So you're leaving the struggle to receive so clearly. The moon is about receiving. The moon is about receiving. You're heading toward the moon. You're leaving the struggle to receive behind you. You're bringing some stuff with you, what you value and what you want to keep. But that's it. You've got one bag of stuff, not much, right? So you left the rest behind. You left all that resistance to receiving behind, and you're going to receive, okay? So this card here, the Four of Pentacles, look at you here in the corner. So this card can mean two things, but in this reading, it means that you're about to start saving. You're about to start accumulating. In reverse, it can mean that you're hoarding, but you're not doing that. So don't worry. That's probably what you were doing in the past, is you were hoarding because you were afraid of opening yourself up to receiving. You didn't believe that you could receive, all of those kind of things. So don't hoard, okay? So this card is saying don't hoard, because that blocks the flow. So don't hoard, okay? Saving is fine. Saving and accumulating wealth is fine, but don't hoard, okay? That's the message here. The potential outcome that this card represents is accumulating wealth, accumulating material things, but the warning here is do not hoard, okay? Let it flow freely, give and receive, okay? Remember, so not too much giving, not too much receiving, in perfect balance, and that's what this card, the clarifier card is. All right, here we see it, right? This is about allowing the flow, the ebb and flow. So giving and receiving, okay? This is you. This is who you're becoming. You are bringing that into balance. Look at the balance here. These two guys here. The moon is in perfect balance there. And you are bringing the balance into this situation, okay? So, and this guy, everything's flowing back and forth, okay? So give and receive, okay? This card says, yes, you have the potential to receive much and to accumulate much knowledge and wealth and prosperity, but make sure that you're giving it back out there so that you can receive more. This is how it escalates, giving and receiving. This is how it expands. This is how we evolve. We give and then we receive. And then we give more because we've got more to give, and then we receive more because we have more room to receive. So that's how it works. That's what you're coming to realize, and it's going to be fantastic for you. So sacred creator cards now is what I'm going to look at for you next. We're going to see what your guides want to tell you about you as a sacred creator, what to focus on, what to pay attention to, and just what they want you to know. because you're creating from this new place of being willing to receive but not hoard. Okay? So let's look at this. What guidance do they have for you? Look at that. Okay. So be in the now, okay? Be in the now. Don't be worrying about the future and hoarding, and don't be worrying about the past and what, what used to be. Okay, let the past go, like this card says. And, yes, you can save, but don't hoard. So be in the now, okay? And then the other card is find your sacred flow. There you go. That's what you're doing. You're finding your sacred flow, okay? So no more hoarding, no more fear around money or not being able to recall information, not be able to retain information, if that's something that you're struggling with. This is what you've asked for, and this is what your guides are giving you. So that's it. You can look forward to moving away from this hoarding, scarce, I guess what it is, it's scarce consciousness. You're moving away from this. You're coming into the abundance consciousness of this card. 8 is abundance, by the way. Cups, that's emotion, but it's also, they're chalices. We often see them filled with gold. So your cup is going to be overflowing enough so that you can tip it and give to others, and then receive and give and receive and give and receive. So both of these cards show that abundance in both the emotional and the when you're abundant emotionally, you're abundant spiritually, you're abundant physically as well. So that's what it's telling you. So focus more on your emotional and spiritual abundance, and that is going to lead to a good foundation a good foundation in your material world to start giving and receiving from, and having that flow. Don't hoard, let it flow, okay? That's find your sacred flow, live in the now. That is the key to abundance and flowing, okay? That's the key to abundance consciousness and not scarcity consciousness. So that's what I see here for you. Your true self is coming forward quickly now, and you're ready to receive and be in the consciousness of abundance. You're leaving behind the consciousness of scarcity, and that is wonderful. Your guides are wanting you to know that you're blessed, your prayers have been received, and you're going to move forward and quickly. With some help from them. So that's it. I hope you have a abundantly beautiful day, and I hope that you receive all the blessings that you wish to receive. I hope that you give the blessings that you wish to give, and thank you for visiting my channel today and listening to this reading and connecting with yourself and connecting with me, and I hope that you do so again.